Hello, everybody. It's Eric.
And Adam.
And Everest. And today we are talking about our family trip that we went on this past week. Oh my gosh. It was incredible. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
And if you couldn't tell by the ears that we're holding, we went to the Great Wold Lodge. Oh yeah!
Hey.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. So if you saw our live, I think we did a live on Monday, and it was called "We're Packing," I think, or "Packing Up" or something like
packing up, I think.
And yeah, we talked about how we were going somewhere, but we didn't say where. And
A lot of people had good guesses.
Yeah, there was a lot of good guesses, and somebody actually did guess the Great Wold Lodge. Which is exactly where we went. So we went to the Southern California location, which is in Anaheim, Garden Grove area. And it was so much fun. I feel like we could have even stayed a few more days and still had things left to do.
100%. We didn't do
so much to do there. It was amazing.
And the stuff we did, we wanted to do again.
So 100%.
I like your black string.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Both of yours.
Thanks,
thank you. So, details on everything that we did. Oh my gosh, where to start? So, first of all, they hosted us, which is incredible. And we are so thankful for them because I don't know if we would have been able to do this without them in our current state. But so they put us up for 2 nights. So we drove down there on Monday evening and we stayed the night there. But when we first got there, we had a couple hours, and so we just kind of explored.
All right, so we just got to Great Wold Lodge. We are so excited, so excited. So this is our first time ever being here. First time the girls have ever been here. And we just got in our room and get into this. This is so cool. So Wolf Den, and it has like a little window and a bunk bed. So this is where the girls are gonna be. Yeah, so such a cute little bunk bed den for them.
Good night, baby Tootie Booty.
How cool is this, girls? The Wolf Den. Oh yeah.
And a whole mini bar situation, I suppose is what you call it.
Wait, my bed is the bottom?
And then
It's like I am still.
This is so cool.
yeah, so it's such a super cute room, and there's a ton of stuff to do here. I want to definitely get some footage of the whole lobby area is huge, and there's giant antlers, and there's the biggest fireplace I've ever seen in my life. There was a growling bear somewhere, but it wasn't a real bear, I don't think, but that was somewhere. So yeah, but we just got here, and we're kind of yeah, they're right here.
Thank you, babe.
Hey, you're welcome, babe.
Did you want to cuddle with me?
Ooh, yeah, that'd be fun. So yeah, we just got in our room, and we're kind of relaxing because we just drove kind of a couple hours, and it is not the most ideal weather. It is just overcast and rainy. And the whole drive was rainy, but we're here now, and we're going to have an amazing time. No, we're fine. We're fine. So, yeah, we're going to have the most fun ever. Are you excited? What do you want to do first after we color?
I'm gonna do color too.
You want to color too? Okay.
Okay, let me get a glitch here.
Okay, we're going to color. We'll check back in a little bit.
Bye. What'd you say? What are you doing?
I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna press it.
And then Tuesday morning when we woke up, the first thing we did is we went downstairs and we were able to be on, go in their main floor. I don't even know what they called it, but it's got everything down there. So we were able to do bowling. And it's not just bowling, it's like a mini bowling. So it's got little balls
It
and
was cute.
little lanes and
It was awesome because we didn't have to get like bowling shoes. We could just like go and bowl.
yeah.
It was really fun. Yeah.
And you just swipe your card, so it's not like you have to wait for a ball and wait for a lane to open. You just like walk up, and if there's one open, you just swipe your little arcade game, and
Mm-hmm.
your card, and you're able to play.
We went to play games, and then we got these toys.
Yeah. So we went to the arcade, right? And we got to play a lot of games and get tickets. So they have a full arcade game there, and we were able to play a ton of games. The girls had such a good time. There were a couple of card games that Everest loved to do. There was an awesome thing that Addison did, which was like a roller coaster 3D
Oh yeah, she
virtual
loved that.
reality, a VR
She loved that.
roller coaster. That was fun, wasn't it?
That was
Yeah. played like the claw thing. Yeah.
You
And
got one on the
Addison
first
won
go.
her first go around. So that was amazing.
Yeah, so we started that day with bowling, then arcade, and then we did mini golf, like glow in the dark black light mini golf.
Oh, that was cool.
Which was awesome.
Everest, you loved that. That was one of your favorite things, right?
They did great too. And that was the first time golfing, I think, for you too. I think. And then after that, we went to go get your MagicQuest.
These were cool.
Wands.
So you get to pick your wand. Don't touch that. You get to pick your wand, and then you get to pick your topper, and then they have this whole quest throughout the entire hotel where basically they said it takes like 6 to 8 hours to do. So clearly we were on limited time, so we didn't really do the quest, but we were able to, they have you wave the wand in front of like a TV screen, and then it tells you what to do.
And you can get gold in your treasure chest, and so I feel like if we were there another day, we could have done that whole thing. But there was already so much to do that we didn't even get to the full MagicQuest experience.
Yeah.
Because after the MagicQuest wands that we got, I think before even bowling, we went to Build-A-Bear.
Oh my gosh, yes. So we went to Build-A-Bear.
They got to choose their characters, and we picked out some clothes for them just so the characters aren't, naked.
Yeah,
but this is Addison's, this is Violet.
But the reason why we got this outfit was because Everest pretty much had this exact...
Well, no, Everest picked that out.
Swimsuit.
Picked that out.
Well,
we
she
didn't
picked
pick
it
it
out.
for her, but yeah.
But we had the exact same one that she wore while swimming.
Yeah,
Which
so
was
they were
really
like
cool.
twins.
Yeah, and then we're gonna open it, and then...
Oh, you're gonna have Dragon be naked?
No. He's not naked, guy.
So the reason why we got to do all this stuff is because they have these passes that include a lot of different things. It depends on what like size pass. But there's 3 different
there's 3 different levels of passes, and the Wolf Pass has everything from the MagicQuest game to the wands, bowling, around Howl at the Moon glow golf, an arcade game card, Build-A-Bear stuffed animal, and then there's a 12-ounce candy cup
that they just filled up.
That like
with whatever they wanted.
Scoops of candy, they could just like
this
fill
is the
up.
MagicQuest.
And then 1 scoop of ice cream. So like there's a ton of stuff there. It's like all inclusive place. Yeah. Like they have everything. And so after all of that was our morning, and by this time it was like we did all that and it was like maybe 11:30. Yeah, we did all of that by 11:30. So then we had a lunch at Great Wolf Lodge, which was delicious, and after lunch we made these necklaces.
Oh yeah, they have this full
crafts.
So they have this arts crafts that you can do because they have this huge spring breakout spring that they're doing and promoting, and so we were able to make lays.
Mm-hmm. And the girls made some
games like ring toss and like beanbag throwing through holes to get points,
but they even had these really cool decorations for the Spring Breakout. Which was all these rainbow-colored umbrellas in the lobby. It kind of reminded us of our wedding because we had parasols like flipped upside down, and so yeah, But it was awesome. And they also had this little like story time with some characters in the lobby. So a bunch of kids, including our girls, they all sat down and listened to that. So a little cute like downtime in between activities. Yeah, it was awesome.
Songs.
A bunch of songs. Yep.
And if you forget anything, they've got full like a store there with like, flip flops and goggles and everything that you need to go swimming if you have to forget something. So they thought of everything.
Yeah. Anyways, so after we did the lunch, which was delicious, we made these, and then we did the thing that we were most looking forward to, which was the water park that is in Great Wolf Lodge.
So the water slides they were cool, and then it was super fun. But Daddy told me the truth. But he told Daddy, and then I wasn't scared anymore. And then what we did, we keep going to water slides, and then we were hungry. And then the first day we were gonna sleep and then go home.
For me personally, I have never gone down a water slide properly. I'm talking about like in an inner tube or anything like that. So I was very excited to go to this water park because it had a wave pool. It had, what's that thing that you and Addison did that you like surf? It was like a surf thing.
Oh,
like a
yeah.
flow
you
rider.
Just get on a, it's like a boogie ride.
Yeah, it's
board,
like a little thing.
Yeah.
We're explaining this super
It's
well.
a mat.
But yeah, a little mat. And you and her did some like surfing. And there's a wave pool. There's like a kid section. There's a basketball section. They have these like rope things that you can grab and try and cross over these floating lily pads. That was really cool.
That big, huge bucket of water that fills up and then splashes everybody who's standing underneath it. And it happens like every 15, 20 minutes or so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
That big bucket is part of this giant kind of like playground, but it has like giant slides that the girls went down like a ton. There was a blue and red slide that they went down a ton.
And there are some height restrictions, but there's something for everybody.
Yeah.
So that's what was really cool.
Everest wasn't able to do some of the like really, really big slides in the inner tubes and all that, or with the mats, but she was able to go on the whole playground and go down those slides.
Addison got to do a couple more than Everest because she's
a couple inches
1
taller.
to 2 inches taller.
Yeah. They had a lazy river. They had 8 different slides open. 3 of them were like racing slides that you like get on a mat and go down. Addison did that with us, and you go so fast. For the inner tube slides, Addison went on those with us. There was one in particular. There's an orange one that I was obsessed with because it had this like giant drop, and then it goes into this like funnel thing that you go around a few times and then you go down again. We didn't get a ton of footage in the water park only because we didn't want to worry about having our phones there, one, getting wet or getting stolen. I know they have lockers there, but we just like didn't want to worry about anything really.
Yeah.
So we got a little bit of...
They have wristbands that are your keys to your room.
Yeah.
And you can connect your credit card or payments to it, so you don't have to worry about bringing a wallet. You don't have to worry about bringing a phone.
Everything was... They made everything really easy.
Oh, and before you all think like, oh my God, it's so cold. The water's all heated. So it really felt like we were on a summer vacation, and it was warm, and it was really cool. They've got towels that they give you that you check out. One thing I would suggest if you were to go is definitely invest in some like water shoes, because some of the slides in like the bottom of the lazy river was pretty rough and can scratch up your toes and stuff like that. So I would suggest, especially for the littles, to get them some water shoes.
But yeah, we spent about 5 to 6 hours at the water park, so we were tired.
So tired,
to say the least. Yeah, the girls slept real well.
Not only are you having
night.
fun and you're like exuding all that energy, but you have to climb stairs and stairs and stairs to get to the top of the water slide to go down. Oh,
it's
100%.
worth it. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
But as
so
the first time I have ever been down a water slide, I'm glad that it was at Great Wolf Lodge, because they had so many different slides, so you get like a bunch of different experiences, and 2, like that orange slide. I'm obsessed with that orange slide. I went down it like 15 times.
So it was like around 7:00 where me and Addison and Everest, we were just like, we're so tired. We're going up to the room. And so he stayed behind and rode probably 12 to 15 more rides right after that. He just kept going and going and going.
I only stayed an extra like 20 minutes, and I was able to ride like 15 more slides, because this time of year, if y'all want to go around this time of year, because there was no lines for anything really.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. Like nothing was ever crowded. It was just perfect. Yeah. Because I'm used to like crazy long lines that have like 15-minute waits for everything. And this one, like everything goes fast. It's really organized, but like just overall, there wasn't like a ton of people, which was amazing. So
yeah.
This is how
And one more thing, we completely forgot to tell you about the room itself, because that's also really cool. So you walk into the room, and we got the Wolf Den Suite, where they have a separate like room.
It's like a nook,
where they call it the Wolf Den, and it's all decked out and has really cool things like murals on the side of like you're in a forest. But they have bunk beds, so the girls, when we stayed in a hotel before, they always had to sleep in the queen bed next to us, but this time they had their own bed. They were bunk beds, and it was just really cool and really well thought out, and
and there's like
great for families.
The MagicQuest thing on like every floor, so there's like stuff to do everywhere. But about the rooms, so we were kind of worried because the wolf den in the room was a nook. We were like, oh gosh, are the girls going to be able to sleep? And like us, we'll probably stay up after them. Like, will we be able to even do anything? Like make noise, whatever? Nope. It
was fine.
The place wore them out so much, and we had our sound machines, and it was piece of cake.
Yeah.
Like it was fine. There was no issues at all. So yeah. 10 out of 10.
No complaints.
Yeah, no complaints.
All.
10 out of 10. I think
we're already talking about going again.
Yep, and we both said that it was our favorite trip that we've done with the girls.
Yeah.
Because everything was just so easy, and there was always something to do, and
yeah. And they
that was awesome.
Came back to school and telling everybody. They wore their ears today at school. They were telling everybody about it. Highly recommended if you ever want to go. If you're thinking about it, you should go. They have locations all over the U.S. So
they even have one in Missouri.
Yeah.
I texted my mom about it because she didn't know we went. I was like, oh yeah, here's a couple pictures. She's like, oh, they have one in Kansas City. Oh. And she said that
then the next time
we never went because it was built after we were kids.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Now they're everywhere. So,
yeah.
But yeah, if we visit
your family,
exactly,
we're gonna take a trip to Great Wolf Lodge. That's something we can do there.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's it. Thanks for listening to our awesome trip that we had. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe and give us that thumbs up.
And thank you to Great Wolf Lodge for an amazing time.
Yeah, and we'll see you soon.
3